The show features adults using adult language and discussing mature topics. You have been warned.
Yeah, we actually had a shooting out right outside our apartment back when we were living in a
Guy
few
died.
blocks the other way.
You could look out and see him on the street before the
It's-
cops everything up there.
Scotty, that clapper effect works better if you don't lag and we miss when it claps down.
Yeah, like I saw your arm like do this thing, and like now the moment is gone forever. Sorry.
I was wondering.
sorry, man.
I was
Okay.
wondering what happened there. Okay.
He gave us
hey,
the clap. I didn't notice.
hey, everybody! Can you tell we're live? Can you tell we're live? We're live.
Shit.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
Yeah. Hello.
Certainly not rehearsed.
Yeah.
And mute.
And scene.
Live, not like the dead body that's in
Okay,
the
good
trunk
game,
that's out of context. Anyway, welcome
Right.
back to Ghosts of Saltmarsh, where there aren't dead bodies in trunks yet.
Not yet, anyway.
I was gonna say is the night is young.
I mean, we haven't met a mimic yet.
And does I'm
sure
not
we
going to do
got
the
a sea
D6
chest.
thing. Does anybody want to try to recap what happened last time? If not, I'll do it. It's fine.
There was a big whale, and we killed it.
I got a
And
badass harpoon gun that like I guess
did.
curses people.
Yeah, we had a
And-
whale of a time.
apparently, the ship that we were on can both sail itself and go underwater and be perfectly okay.
Oh yeah, that blue boat is bullshit.
Yep.
The
and
Blue
also,
Jammer.
apparently, the Blue Jammer. Our great mission we're on is to find a set of sheets.
hmm
Bed set.
Yeah.
Scotty's almost spit take there. Fabulous.
Blue sheets, to be exact, of the highest fiber.
It's a
Mhm.
rare color of blue that doesn't exist basically anywhere else.
Yes.
Boy,
That's
are you
what
going
I
to
remember.
be upset when they discover that it has been eaten by fish.
And I think that's actually where we left off with you all getting that reveal.
I think
Oh
so.
yeah,
You're on
finding
the
out that
Blue
they were
Jammer.
eaten by fish.
No,
yeah,
no,
we
no.
were
That Resnet's looking for blue bed sheets here.
Oh, that's what we were here for.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, we were approaching the ship, and I was discussing if we wanted it when or if we wanted to me to cast locate object
Also,
because it's only good for 1,000 feet.
you all took a long rest, and during your long rest, some of you had nightmares and stuff. Didn't sleep very well.
hmm
And then that's
Oh,
when you're
shit,
also
that was
like, oh
right.
yeah, there was like a crack in here at one point or something.
I
Yep.
did I,
That was me. I remember.
I don't remember if I was. I think I passed that save.
Yeah,
Did
I
I?
think
I don't
I
remember.
think Bryn's the only one that did not pass.
Yeah.
I think Brandon, maybe Katie.
I think I passed it by just a smidge.
But yeah,
You tell him, Chizo.
so
Katie and Bryn and Josol have 20 extra hit points, by the way.
what is that from? 8?
Yes.
Sweet.
I cast it at 4th level today.
I feel more buff and stuff.
Mm.
That'd be really helpful against vampires. Wink. Anyway,
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
not for this campaign. That was more wink to
Oh, yeah.
Callie.
Yeah.
Let me see if I've got that. I don't think I do. But no, we're in the middle of a game.
I think it's a paladin spell.
It's a paladin spell.
Oh,
Patience has it.
I forgot my dressing downstairs.
So we'll start with you all heading out of the boat, and you're heading towards the ruins. So you all have the map, and there's a few bigger buildings. There's smaller buildings that are just barely there. It's just kind of the frame of them. There's a big giant trench area, like a big giant fissure, essentially. It just seems to like no light enters it. And that's in the top
Oh.
right of the map. Let's see. On the map, each square is 10 feet. And on the other
That,
side of the crack is what looks like what was left of a lighthouse in the very top right.
That fissure, is there like a bridge that crosses it?
Yes.
Oh.
Where?
Well, for,
Do you see that on
if
the
you
map?
look, there's a very, very faint outline of a bridge. I assume
Again.
that means it's mostly demolished.
Yeah.
This like a circle and a circle thing, is that like a small hill
Um,
in the sort of center of the map? It's too wibbly.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. it
Center
doesn't-
toward the top.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like
okay,
two wibbly
so
circles.
so the outermost
Looks like
one
an egg.
goes up 10 feet from the floor, and then the smaller one is another 10 feet.
Okay.
So yes.
So to give you
And
an
then-
idea how deep this is, the floor, the sea floor, is 110 feet from the surface level.
Oh, okay.
Water
that's not too
surface.
bad.
That's what I meant. Words.
And then this crack next to the building to the south. How can we tell how deep that is?
Yeah, that's probably another 20 feet.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess we're closest to that nearest building. We should go check that one out first.
You said your spell is good for 1,000 feet, Jess.
It is good for 1,000 feet, but it only lasts 10 minutes.
That should be
So-
plenty of enough time though. If like, all right. So above table, if you start your search like in between the big multi-story building and the one to its right, and then travel north, and then west, and then northwest, like through that intersection there.
Mhm.
So like if you hit big building, building to the right, and then go north and then west, like
Like a like
Across
a
the front
S,
of it?
like an inverted S. Yeah, I see what you mean.
kind of, yeah. But once you hit the egg, you go diagonal, like to the other building, and then you can cut across. You should be able to traverse all of that within 10 minutes.
We can do that, yeah.
What spell is this?
Or if you just
I could give you here. I tell you what.
Locate object. So I
Which
can.
object?
I will let you ride Cerulean if you don't have enough. If you don't think you'll have enough speed.
I think
I'm
she's
like
actually
60
faster.
feet movement.
Are you
I-
seriously faster than my sea slug?
I have 60-foot movement with the cloak of manta ray.
Oh, that's sick. Okay.
Yeah.
so can I
Uh,
toss?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Do your thing.
Locate object is the spell that I'm talking about, Scott.
Yes. Which object?
So I don't know exactly what it looks like, so I'm just looking for the nearest blue bed sheets.
Might want to leave the ship a little for that.
You pull your fucking shit back here.
So can I toss out my 2 cents real quick?
Mm-hmm.
If you go to the center of this entire map and ping it, you would know exactly where it is and which way to head.
You measured it?
Okay. So,
It's
Resnet,
1,000.
how? Sorry, go ahead.
Nope, I interrupted you. I apologize.
How old are these bed sheets? When did the city go underwater?
Got a time frame.
The city went underwater about a century ago. Actually,
good,
wait,
so I
no,
can look
sorry.
for
I
the
was off by a
nearest-
0. A decade ago. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Wow,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
even better.
The nearest waterlogged blue sheets.
They might be protected from that.
Okay, I'm working with what I got, dude. If I cast this spell down here, it's going to detect your ship first because we're only 120 feet underwater.
Also, it's no more than 200 feet to a side in any direction
it
from the center of the
will-
map. Sage
Yeah.
is right.
Your ping,
And
your
it will
locate
check
object will
the
cover the all this.
nearest. It will get the nearest one. Not necessarily the one we're looking for unless I'm looking for a very specific thing.
I give her a description of what I was told it looked like.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know the windows are off. Everybody gets to see me change these live.
Ooh.
Yay!
Do you swim to the center of that area and then do it, or are you gonna leave the boat and then do it?
Oh, well, we're definitely leaving the boat.
How far away from the boat do you get? The boat's about 500 feet away from the southernmost part of that map.
Oh, well, let's get above the city, I guess. Yeah. So, like, toward the center of the city, but on the surface.
Okay. You go to do that. And you cast your spell locate object.
Mhm.
And those 2 bigger buildings in the middle look like they used to be temples at some point.
Oh.
And you can detect it in the not totally penis-shaped one.
Wait, which one is that? They're both pretty penisy.
I feel like the one is
The
more
one that's more
penisy,
hot dog than
but kind of
hamburger.
looks like a.
Okay. The
The
one,
one that's
close
like
to
an
the
upside
egg?
down T shape.
They're all both. That's still not helpful. Is it the one that's closer to the egg or the one closer to the crack?
The one closer to the crack.
Okay, thank you. South Central. South
Oh.
Central Temple.
Oh, okay. There's two different cracks. North Central.
Oh shit.
The cracker, the
Uh,
no.
The egg, one that looks like an egg. Like there's like a pond and it's got a thing and it looks like an egg. Is it closer to that one?
Yeah, I think as you said, it's the one closer to the egg.
Okay.
Which
Okay, I'm
episode of the
confused now.
Saltmarsh did you like, Johnny? I like the one where they talked about penises for a long time.
I just love the architect in D&D. It's so great that we're like discussing
That's a penis.
this for so long because they look alike. Yeah.
All right, so you detect it in there.
Yeah, so let's swim down and I'll see if I can detect, like, is it towards the north, south, east, or west side, and we'll enter from there because there are a dickload of doors on this place.
Did you have to?
Yes,
you,
I
yes,
did.
you did.
You all follow Abby, and Abby swims towards the western side of the building. That's where you detect it.
Okay.
That first room on
Okay.
the west part of the building. This building, now I think of it, it does have a bit of a roof on it. Not much of one, but there's also the doorway down below.
Well, if there's a door, I guess let's go through the door if the roof is intact. Looking at it closer, can I see maybe some indication of who this temple was supposed to be dedicated to?
Yeah, roll me a religion check. As
Sure.
at disadvantage only because it's so old or worn.
Well, not too bad. 15.
Definitely a temple
I got it.
Procan.
Okay.
I got a rock.
There's not much of his symbol left on the side of the building, but you can make out enough of it that you're like, yeah, this is definitely Procan symbol.
I think it's a temple of Procan. And I'm gonna open the door.
You open the door, and inside you see broken wooden furniture, and a rusty mattress with springs that cover the floor, and a bunch of blue bed sheets.
Oh. Well, that was easy.
You can roll me a perception check if you want.
Also, I just about had a heart attack because I have Sirenscape up and the strings kicked in as soon as I opened the door.
Nice. Roll initiative. No, I'm kidding.
Perception check, you
yeah,
said?
perception
Oh,
check.
God.
I'm joking. Just perception check.
I mean,
Oh, shit.
to be
I
fair,
rolled
that
really
wouldn't be
well.
the first time that's happened.
It
with
would
her.
not be. I was fully anticipating it.
It's a mimic sheet.
21.
You notice in here before you even get to go into the room that actually no, you'd have to go into the room. You check out the broken wooden furniture and you notice that there is in one of the compartments of what probably was a dresser at one point is an iron holy symbol.
Oh. I'm assuming it is of Procan.
It is not.
Oh. Can I tell who it is a holy symbol of?
It looks like a very malice looking face. Evil face. It's got like one tusk tooth that's poking up. It's got like this evil
Can I
grin
try
to it.
another religion check?
You can try religion checks.
Ooh.
Lucky halfling. I love that ability.
That was a good one. I got a 19.
I got a 17.
You recognize that this is definitely not the kind of symbol you would expect in this Temple of Procan. It is a symbol of Erthonol, because you gotta love the Greyhawk names. It is the god of hate, envy, malice, panic, ugliness, and slaughter. known to be worshipped by gnolls, trolls, ogres, and bugbears.
Oh, that guy. I know him.
It's Gabe Newell. Wait. Kevin knows what I'm talking about.
Can you put the name in chat?
He's sure.
You okay, Kevin?
Yeah, that just. I don't know why that was so extra funny to me.
Perhaps because you sense the truth in my words. here.
Even
Yeah.
Axel has heard of them before. I'm trying to remember what the
Oh, even
water version of
Axel. Nice.
trolls are. What it's called?
Marrow.
No. Like
Marrow.
Greg.
Scrag. Oh, yeah,
Scrags.
Marrow's the ogre.
Scrags.
Yeah.
You've heard of Scrags worshipping this god,
Oh, great.
which imagine
Oh,
like D&D
boy.
troll, but they breathe underwater and they only regenerate while they're
Okay,
in water.
so real quick then, I'm going to get my head on a swivel and look around for signs of Scrags. Is it scraggly looking down here?
Nope. However, there is that door that leads further in.
Oh, okay. Well, while you're dealing with the bed sheets, I'm going to go and poke my head in that door.
Mr. Resnet, is this what you're looking for? And I start bundling the sheets up.
I examine them.
Resnet, you don't even need to do much of an examination. These bed sheets are faded blue, and they're already like eroding and stuff. You know, this definitely can't be the blue sheets you're looking for.
These are just regular blue sheets. Mending. But that's beside the point.
They must be preserved anyway.
Are they, is my spell detecting off of these ones?
Yes, they were the closest blue sheets.
Okay.
As you
One
go
of us could swim
further
to the
in-
surface and put them in the bag of holding, and then the,
Did no one take a bag of holding down with it?
well,
I
if you
have a
open up
bag
the
of
bag of
holding.
holding underwater, it'll fill with water.
You can't close it?
Once you open it, it just right in.
I mean, like, you open up a hole and water's gonna fill it really freaking quickly.
Unless it's for certain body orifices, in which case they close shut.
Lord.
So, anyways,
So do you head further in?
I will take point on going further in.
All right, Axel, you open that door, and in the next room, you see that it appears to be a lot more broken wood furniture and cracks in the floor. There's a 2-foot diameter hole in the ceiling that allows light to come inside, and that's where you see a.
Is it like a skylight or is it broken out?
It's like broken out, like a crack.
Okay.
And that's when you see a swarm of piranhas, and they all turn to look at
Oh.
you at attention as we might roll initiative.
At
What do you
attention?
do?
I would like to use my animal handling and speak to them in Aquan and be like, "Hey, fellas!" I'm going to be really friendly with them. I have friendly attitudes, so I don't know if that works on animals or not.
Oh, hey! They all say at once.
How's it going?
Oh, pretty good. You're not going to come in here, right?
I mean, is it not okay to come in there?
It's fine.
Okay. I got a 15 on the animal handling. So like they say it's okay.
My
so-
reaction was appropriate.
Okay. Yeah. So like he will take a tentative step inside as they say he can come in now. So what's going on in here, fellas?
You food?
No food. Me friend?
You friend? What friend?
Yeah. Big the friend that tells you there's big food outside. There's a dead whale.
Dead whale. They all swim out.
Dead whale outside.
They go out through
Yeah.
the crack. They have 1 intelligence.
Okay, guys.
Did you just? Okay. All right.
you just talk to the piranhas to make them leave.
Okay.
Not every solution must be solved with violence. I don't understand.
I just
Finally,
didn't
somebody
know that you could speak to fish.
Looks at Katie.
You just had to know how to speak to them, you know?
I've been trying to do that all along.
All right. So you get a mark of good in my book. Give me a second.
Ooh.
Wait, you've got a book?
Yeah, I've been.
He's literally had a clipboard this entire time.
This
It's like
is
a
the
big-
first time Katie notices.
It's
He's
the,
like a big blue Santa Claus.
it's the triple B, the big blue book.
He's making a list and checking it twice.
Seeing who's naughty or blue.
So, did you say what does this room look like? What's in here?
It kind of looks like it might have been an office at one point. But there's just
If
debris
there's a desk,
everywhere
I'll
in
like
here.
swim over to it and pick through the debris.
All right, as you pick through the debris, you actually find a gold holy symbol of Procan.
Oh. Oh.
And
And there are 2 doors, so do we want to go north or south?
you can hear something going
I-
on south,
Ooh, what does it sound like?
chanting in a language you do
Oh,
not
do
know.
I
Oh
reckon?
boy.
Oh boy. Okay. In that
Actually,
case,
it
I
might be a
will
language
disturb
you
the other
know.
direction.
What languages do you guys know?
I
Yeah.
will motion everybody in quietly.
I have common and Aquan.
I have common, draconic, seal, and thieves' cant.
Common,
even have-
Aquan, and Dwarvish.
I don't even have my languages written down on this sheet, I don't think. I know halfling,
Halfling
and
and common, probably.
yeah.
Maybe dwarvish.
I've got common, draconic, Aquan, and Sahugan.
Okay. And Resnet.
I sent it to you.
I got like, oh, that's not true. What languages do you know?
Universal translator.
I guess that is true. All right, fine.
I got an item.
Okay, you hear
I'll write the ones without the item in case you want that. So give it a sec too.
you
You
hear
hear the
that
universe
the
go, "Shit."
chanting is muddled, and it is desecrating a Procan, an abyssal.
Ooh, these people are even saltier than Procan.
What?
Saltier
It's,
than the ocean.
Yeah, they're it's profane chanting.
Oh
Do you mean they're swearing?
no. Not quite.
Or maybe it's not abyssal. Let me double check. It is not. But you understand it, so it doesn't matter. Anyway,
So this sounds like a thing we would like to stop, correct?
This is definitely
Yes.
something I think we should try to fight first.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
There's still a good mark, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Anything that defeats demons, devils, fiends, or anything that comes from other planes. That's always good.
Okay. He's gonna like hike that big ass crossbow over one shoulder and be like, "That's me," and I'm gonna start.
I am going to cast. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast protection from evil and good on Britain,
Oh hey,
so that anything that is a aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, or fiend or undead has disadvantage to hit you.
Thank you.
I should have asked Josel if I could borrow his marrow spear and load it in the
I
crossbow.
don't know
and
who was holding it. Was he the one holding it?
Pretty sure he was.
He might have been.
It's his spear. That's okay. I just used him.
Okay. I guess let's do this.
So, are we going to try and take them by surprise and like move stealthily, or are we just going to burst in and just fuck everybody up?
you hear from inside like chant go like, and then like one specific word is loud enough that it like echoes and reverberates through the place,
I don't know.
and
that
the
we have-
building shakes a little
time.
bit, and some of the debris fall.
I don't know if we have time for stealth.
Okay, let's go fuck him up. He's gonna like rack the action on the crossbow.
You would recognize, Axel, that that they are actually casting a specific spell, a divine spell, command.
Is it? Okay.
Oh, great.
That's no wood.
And that's when
I
the
don't
words are
know.
really loud. Reverb.
Yeah. So
Shall we?
yes, let's.
As you open the door, you see inside 3 figures. All of them look humanoid, but the one has like squid tentacles coming out of the back of its head instead of hair, and they seem to go down almost like dreadlocks, but they go all the way down to its feet. It has fins on its calves, and as it turns around and sees you, it has like a human-looking face, and then it's like intruders in Aquan. And as it says that, its face peels open, and it's got like the double like predator jaw thing, and then it's like
Yep.
flesh peeled back.
That's my target. Firing.
The other 2 are carrying staves, and they almost look like they have like the mind flare thing, but it's only 2 tentacles, and they still have their mouth, human mouth. The 2 tentacles are almost like a beard,
Hmm.
and that's when we roll initiative.
Yes.
Oh,
Do I still get that shot off before we begin initiative rolls?
No, but that will be what you're
Go.
doing first.
All right.
Oh wait.
It
That's
would
not
be
my
if you
initiative,
guys
that's
were
my
able to sneak
proficiency.
in.
Okay. So my initiative is a flat 10.
Okay, I got a lot of
I got
people
an
here, so
8.
give me just a
And
moment.
my attack roll for that crossbow was an 18.
Okay, what was Axel's again?
My initiative order was 10.
Okay, and then I heard Abby say 8 or something.
Mhm.
Okay, what's it called?
23.
All right, Katie.
7.
There's
Your
a
dice
roll.
are horrible to you.
Bryn.
Says Abby. Great. Ow.
I was about to say pot to the kettle.
I got a 10.
I assume you have
You
better
tied with
dex
Axel.
than Axel.
I have +4 dex.
I'm at a +2, so it's definitely you.
And then what did Resnet get?
20.
Okay, so actually Secolt gets to go first. If they want to do anything before Axel fires. You see Axel already have the crazy crossbow harpoon gun ready.
Oh, I wouldn't be ice nicely called if I didn't throw some ice at him.
Oh, fuck me. Go ahead.
I mean, you want me to hit you with the ice?
I know you can choose not to. so
They would-
I
Well,
know.
I can choose not to.
He would not be hit by it. This room's big enough. And they were far enough away. They were like at the altar that you see is being warped and distorted.
How far are they since you mentioned it?
They're in the southernmost part of that room. It's the southernmost room in that building.
Well, luckily enough, that's still within my ice storm range. And I'm
Which-
assuming they were standing within 40 feet from, well, it's 20-foot radius. So
Yeah, they're 40 feet away from the door. So that works out.
one, I mean, the range is 300 feet. I'm just talking about it being able to hit all 3 of them with a
Ice
20-foot
knife?
radius.
It's 300 feet?
Ice storm.
No, ice storm. I said I
Oh.
was going to throw some ice, not necessarily ice knife. So I'm assuming it would hit
Yes.
or hit all 3 of them.
Yes.
Okay. I will need a dex check from all 3 of them, please.
Okay, let's see. That one's that. Those 2 are that. 16.
Nope.
Nat 1.
Definitely not.
Twice. That one twice.
Oof.
So they all fail.
So all fail. That is wonderful. So let's see. 2d8 bludgeoning is going to be 13 bludgeoning. And then 46 cold is 14 cold.
Let's see.
Wait, no. I'm a 10th level wizard. I think I should have something. Add my intelligence modifier, which will be an additional.
4.
Get to it. 5.
So a total of 32 damage of piercing and cold.
Yes. And the entire 40-foot radius is now in difficult terrain until the end of my next turn.
Okay. I'm
So slushy in a blender?
I'm doing the math now.
Sorry.
Murder math.
Yeah, this fucks them up pretty bad.
I never was one for subtlety.
So just to make sure I'm very correct in what building we're in. We're the one next to the egg, not the one next to the big crack at the bottom, right?
Right.
I'm sorry to belabor the point, but I was getting a lot of mixed signals in that chatter. So
Apologies.
You're pretty much
no, it's not just you. It was
you're almost pretty much at the center of the map now.
this is
no
yeah,
one.
okay. So this is like why R20 is helpful.
Yeah, exactly. And I think
Or
that's
just number the buildings.
yeah, I should have numbered that. That's building number 6. The southernmost one is building number 7.
Gotcha. So 7 is the multi-layered one,
Yes.
and the one we're not in.
Yes.
Right. Gotcha. Okay.
Numbers
So
and
it's-
names. Oh,
So the bottom chamber, it's 40 feet to the door
Yeah.
from the wall to the door.
Yeah, they're at the southernmost wall, and you guys came in through the northernmost door. So,
All right. I'm all squared now.
so you do that, and I'll say a bunch of debris and stuff in the room. There were a bunch of benches on the ground, and those get lifted up from your ice storm, sleet storm, and that's what does like all the piercing damage with it. And when it all settles, they all are like bleeding and stuff. The 2 weird guys that are purple have like almost like a bluish blood.
And since I have no reason to move or use a bonus action, I'm going to let the others charge forward.
All right, Resnet, you are next.
let's see.
Just looks at one of
Personal
them, goes,
Crown's like,
looks at one of them, just goes, die.
oh. Magic missile on one. The on the one on the left.
The guy with the nice mouth, or the 2 tentacle beard guys.
One of the tentacle beard guys. I'm saving the obviously head guy for someone else to kill. Yeah. Don't want to take all the glory.
How very generous.
9 damage. Just pull out a wand.
Okay.
Magic
Uh,
missile.
Yep. I'll say you hit the one that's the most injured. Oh yeah. So
Yo, got this?
one of the beard guys is like smaller and skinnier, and then like the other one's like hardier. I might have randomly rolled their health instead of using the average on their stats
Huh.
to add a little bit of spice.
So the skinny guy has more health.
Sure. As he's like, help! Help! Anyway, after... Is that your turn?
And then if I can, I move back so that so the party is basically in front of me.
Okay.
Am
That's
I
when,
supposed to have plenty of range?
that's
and
when the
everything?
creature with the creepy mouth screeches. And okay, it'll move forward and screeches. And I'll say Axel and Sokold will both need wisdom saving throws. Because they're the 2 closest
Even
to
though
the
I was at
door.
the back of the party. I thought marching order was me at the back of the pack all the time. Because, long distance spellcasting.
I just assumed that you
Be
were
great.
at the door. So
I'm
Axel,
probably up
Axel,
front.
and whoever is right behind Axel.
Probably me.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't want to try and meta the damage away from me. It's just I thought our marching order was assumed at this point from
Yeah.
early on.
Oh yeah, I'd be in front of Sokold. So, what's the saving throw?
Wisdom.
Oh hell, I take it back. No I'm kidding.
You have bonus from my protective aura.
Yep.
Ooh, how many is that?
It's
Plus-
it's +4. It's my charisma bonus.
Okay, so that's a 19.
And you say whiz save for everybody in that range?
Or only Axel and Katie would be in range.
Oh, well, that's okay. I'm pretty sure my 28 will get it.
What was Katie's again?
A 19.
Okay. Both of you make it, but you hear not just noise, it seems like something like information at like a rapid level like went through you, so to speak. Where you like felt like just a bunch of knowledge and memories went through you and then it just kept going. And then the camera pans out and you see like the echo wave of the noise and it heads towards the big crevasse in the northern part of the map. So that's what
I look back at Sakald. I
that's
think
the-
you gave me brain freeze.
that's what the big guy does. Or not the big guy, the big mouth guy does. The other two do something slightly different. So the one that's really weak casts darkness on the doorway. So you're all in darkness. And the other one does not need to see you guys for this. And I gotta look it up again. And let's see, your marching order would be yeah, I'll just say everybody needs to give me a Constitution saving throw.
God.
Is this poison?
No.
Dang.
Is it a harmful gas or vapor?
Or a
Nope.
disease.
Nope.
Okay.
I got a 26 with a
fire?
net 20.
I got a 21. Well, actually, add to your bonus, add +4 because of my aura, so
Ooh, not
Few-
20.
25.
Feels like 20 questions here.
Okay. So one at a time. I would say go through and ask everybody ask their question and then tell them you're safe.
Okay, let's make this easier. Did any of you get 13 or higher?
I
15
did.
or higher? Yeah.
I got a 16.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. And then Bryn?
Wait, am I in the aura of
I said
the
everybody.
stuff too? No.
She's
in
asking about
access.
Jesse's.
Yes.
How close were
Okay.
you to him in marching order?
I don't know. Probably.
Would you be near the back with
After.
Scald, or would you try to be more up front?
Let's just say I failed. It doesn't matter. I failed. It's fine.
Okay.
Hmm.
What was your total without it?
10.
Well, with a +4, you would have passed. So, where are you?
I don't know. I guess
Are you a
I would
warrior?
be. Yes.
Oh,
You're right there.
like a rogue.
All right.
A high rate.
Resnet, okay, let's just back up. Resnet's like, okay, warriors in front, healers in the middle, casters in the back. That's the traditional party order.
I feel I should
Unless you're in a
remind.
dungeon, in which case the casters are in the middle and the thief is in the front and back so that they can get backstabbed both ways. Because he's a thief.
They made a
That's a 10-foot
they made a
square, by
ye
the way.
old
We can all
bardic
flip.
song about it.
But
It's called "Don't Split the
that's
Party."
what I was thinking, because like I would normally I play characters that would be in the back, so like if somebody was to come up behind you, you could like stab them. So
But
I'm thinking
That's what
I
the
would,
20-foot pole is for. By
Yeah.
combining the two 10-foots, you can keep enemies, in front and behind you with the pole.
I
If you
don't
can't
have-
decide,
Okay.
just roll a dice.
So the only one that
it doesn't
failed.
matter. I don't want to decide.
So the only one that failed. You don't. That's the name of the song. Don't split the party. It's the "Don't you know you never split the party." Clerks in the black in the back, keeping people hardy.
I've never heard the song, and I was just asking so I could look it up and listen to it.
Oh yes, it's early internet. I knew about it before I even played D&D, but yeah, just look up "Don't Split This Party" song, and it should come up. It might look like really shitty claymation. I think that's what the original one was. Anyway, so Bryn is the only one that failed, is what I'm getting.
Yes, let's go with that. Yes,
Okay.
I'm fine.
Everyone that passes only takes 12 bludgeoning damage. And Bryn
What?
takes 25 and gets moved into the section where Abby's at as they cast Sphere of Water Pressure, and it tries to pull everybody into where Abby's at.
Ow! Ow!
Wouldn't the
Oh, Secold is
They made me bleed my own blood.
Secold takes no damage
that's what I was asking.
because Secold is adapted to deep sea stuff.
What is with that face?
They hurt me.
And then the other one will swim up towards the door in the darkness. You just hear him swimming up towards you guys. And that's all it does. So after them, then it is sharp decline down to 10s, so it's Bryn's turn. You are currently restrained, so you can't really do anything.
Can I try to break the restraint?
That's what the save was for.
Really?
You
Yeah,
don't
I
get a
don't
new one every round?
I don't get a new one?
let me double check. I should add that probably.
Mm. No, it restrains you until the end of their next turn.
Is that what
I
it
have
was?
the same spell.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
you like to use
I
it a
believe
lot,
so.
so. And it's been
Well, I like to use it on things that aren't currently under the water. That would be.
and it's been like 2 years since I
Yeah.
wrote this. Yeah, on a failed save, all
It's
targets
banned.
take 66 bludgeoning damage and suffer the restrained condition until the end of their turn.
You can do things while restrained. You just have disadvantage on attacks.
Yes.
Okay.
Your movement is 0, though.
Is one close to me so I could try
You're-
to attack it?
You're not sure. You're just outside of... You actually were pulled out of the sphere of darkness, now I think about it. Because you got pulled back towards Abby. Because you were near the front. It's like an inky cloud of water up ahead.
Okay.
Did we happen to see which one of them made the cloud? Made the darkness?
Yes.
Okay.
You know where they were. The one that cast the
Okay.
darkness. Bryn.
You could hold your turn until you can see something or until you feel something stab you.
I was thinking
I'll
hypothetically if
do
they
that.
wanted to do a ranged attack at disadvantage, they wanted to shoot in that general direction, but whatever.
I'll hold my attack.
Okay, what will trigger it?
Getting stabbed.
Got it. All right. Um,
Okay.
Axel, now you can fire. I'm sorry. If you guys would have snuck up, you could have fired before any of this happened.
Okay, well, since I was already pointing at the son of a bitch,
Yep.
I'm just going to go ahead and let fly. My attack roll way back when was an 18. If you want to take that.
Roll another one, and if it's lesser, you got to go with that because you're in darkness.
It was a 17 on the die, but that resolves
Ooh,
at a
still-
dirty 20 with the
Still,
bonus. from the
still total
crossbow.
of 18, right? With the highest one. Or
So
the
no, the
lowest
first
one?
dice roll was an 18. The first dice roll was an 18. I didn't add on my bonuses. I was just looking at the dice.
Oh.
So it would have been. I rolled one lower this time.
And you were aiming for the big
So
mouth
it's-
guy.
I was
You definitely hit.
cool.
And as you hit him, you feel this
Mhm.
overwhelming feeling on you as the curse of your weapon comes into effect.
Cool. What does it feel like?
You have to kill him before
Oh,
like
great.
nothing else matters.
Great. Since I know I can't shoot him again on this turn, I'm gonna go ahead and rush him.
So you gain the following flaw. I cannot rest until my sworn enemy is vanquished, since they're now your sworn enemy. And any
Yeah,
ranged,
he's gonna like.
ranged attacks that are not towards this sworn enemy are at disadvantage.
Yeah, no, fuck this noise. He's gonna like sling it on his back and bonus action to call up his maul and just rush this fucker. And I think actually he can't get within full range of it because of his movement. So he's gonna just run up 30 or swim up 30 feet and then haul them all.
Okay, as you do that, the one that went around the side of the door, the thing they did is going to attack you with an attack of opportunity. As a watery giant tentacle goes and hits you. As,
Somebody steal my shtick.
as they cast Slappy's Water Tentacles. Yes, that is the name of the spell.
Let them come.
And they only get one of the tentacle attacks on you because it's a reaction. What is their bonus on to hit? I think they don't hit you with a 15.
No, they do not.
The water, the inky water around you seems to have taken the form of a tentacle, and it bounces off your armor.
Gross. Okay. So at disadvantage while trying to throw the maul at the guy for my other attack.
Okay.
It's after the bonuses. It is 18, 20, 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So that's gonna be 2d6. Fuck you. Okay, so 9 for another 9 bludgeoning.
Okay, how much did you do on the harpoon shot?
I didn't roll that yet. It's 2d10 for the base shot, right? Or does it? Because it only applies the bonus damage after you've cursed them. It's like the first shot's at normal damage, and then the other one's boosted. Or is that not how that works?
It's a +3 weapon, so it already does +3.
It does add added damage dice to
creature-
your sworn enemy.
The first creature you attack with this weapon becomes your sworn enemy, and it deals an additional 2d10 on that sworn enemy. So you do get that extra 2d10.
Okay, so the base weapon is
D10.
1d10, so it's 3. 3d10 all day. Plus
+3 plus
dex.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a
Cool.
legendary magic
Love
item, so
this.
yeah.
No kidding. Are those all 10? Yeah, those are. Okay, 9, 9, and 4, so 18, 22 plus my dex is 2, so 24 plus 27. 27 magical piercing damage from the harpoon gun.
Okay. You hear them choking on their own blood, but they're still up. They're still making noise.
Oh. Fuck him. I'm going to
Like a kind of noise. No.
Okay, can I use my object interaction to like draw and then action surge throw a hand axe at this guy?
Sure.
Cool. I'm gonna do that.
Still a disadvantage.
It's still a disadvantage,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It won't. I don't think
No,
it will
this thing's
matter.
not enchanted.
Yeah.
Feet don't fail me now. Ah, okay. That might not actually get it. Does an 18 hit?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
How much damage?
Let me look at the hand axe. It's only a D6 plus dex.
Plus
Why does it say
strength?
+4?
Should be plus.
Oh, it
strength.
is plus strength. Yeah, it's a thrown. Yeah, okay, so that's why it's +4. So D6. 6. Okay, so it's 10. 10 slashing damage?
It's a throwing axe, right?
Yeah.
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 The only reason I know it's strength is for some reason. It's a side tangent. Back in the day, back in the PlayStation 2 era, they had the Lord of the Rings movie video games, and you could choose to be like Legolas or Gimli or Aragorn. And every one of them had like melee attacks, or they had ranged attacks, or they had like heavy melee attacks. And Gimli's ranged attacks were throwing axes. And for some reason in my brain, I'm like, okay, that's strength based.
Cool. Okay, yeah, so that was my whole last turn.
Yeah, that gargling immediately stops after you throw your axe. You're pretty sure you made your hit.
Great.
And you no longer feel that overwhelming urge to kill.
Oh, that's better. Next.
Abby.
Hi, yes. So the guy that cast darkness,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to swim out of said darkness until I can see him.
Okay. They already used their reaction, so they can't do that against you. So you swim through.
And then once I have eyes on him, how far away is he?
He is 20 feet away.
I want to just get out of the darkness. Cool.
And he looks
I'm
surprised
gonna
to see you because he
cast-
hasn't seen you yet. He just saw Axel at the door. And you notice next to him
Well,
is the dude with the mandible mouth, and he's floating lifelessly in the water, blood everywhere, and there's just an axe straight through between his eyes.
fantastic. I would like to cast Spiritual Weapon at heck it 4th level
He goes,
and bonk him.
"Is that a frying pan?" As you bonk him.
Yeah. Whoops.
This is the very injured one, too, by the way.
Good.
The other one you don't see.
That's a lot. That's a 32 to hit. Is that right?
Let me look at the AC of
No,
10.
23. 23.
Let me look at
I
their
just can't do math.
Let me look at their armor class of 10. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And 4th level, that would be 4d8.
Rip.
I don't have dice.
Callie should let you borrow some of her d8s. She's got a few.
Oh, because Paladin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just shove them through the router. I'm sure she'll return them in time.
Yeah.
That is 26 points of damage.
All right. You frying pan him, and you hear the neck snap.
Ugh. And the darkness vanishes, right?
Yep.
Yay!
And then that's when the rest of you
Yay!
see around the corner, pretty much right next to Axel, is the other one who has made himself it's kind of hard to see because you're already underwater, but he's made like a bubble of water around himself. And coming out of the bubble are 4 tentacles. As it Slappy's water tentacles. You know the scene in Avatar Last Airbender where Aang's like, ooh, with the octopus thing? That's essentially what this is.
I was hoping you would actually go for the Katara reference, who was actually trying to hit people with the damn thing. So I guess I'm just being nitpicky there.
No, he
Hers-
just doesn't look that cool. Apparently, he just looks like a fool trying it.
cool. Hers is more like the black tentacle spell that they already have. I keep
Avard's?
forgetting- Yeah, Avard's black tentacles.
And Sacred Flame. It is
Okay.
a range of 60 feet.
Yeah, you definitely would. So that's
Cool.
a dex save?
He needs a dexterity save. Yes.
7.
That's a fail. It takes 48 damage.
All right, let me roll concentration.
9 damage.
Rolled a nat 1, so that spell's gone. Right.
Why can't you use these dice on the Mists game?
I don't know.
Hmm.
They were rolling okay for me yesterday for Retroverse a little bit. But anyway.
You do realize you basically flatlined, right?
Oh yeah, no, I
Okay,
lost.
yeah, but before
for,
then,
But for when the rolls I did do, they were high.
what he did do.
It's a druid against an iron golem, all right?
Well, that was your first mistake.
You did not have heat metal? I am surprised.
That would heal it.
Are you serious? Heat
Ye-
metal heals iron golems?
If it takes any fire damage,
Fire
it's
damage heals
immune,
them.
and it heals him.
Oh man.
Trust me, that was the first thing I was thinking of, and I'm like, nope. Summon frogs. Oh wait, it's immune to normal damage. Shit.
You need to break into some of the
The
Mage Hand
frogs
Press
just annoyed it.
content.
I went
They
to
have a
I
spell
went to
called Rusting
Boston.
Grasp.
I went all Bossing Say and went like Earthbender shit all over it. That
Oh.
worked to a certain extent.
It was genuinely great.
I was overclocking my brain, but anyway,
That was good.
And I am out of everything.
All right.
That
well,
was movement, bonus, action, and action.
well,
Oh,
that
okay.
worked out pretty damn well. Katie, it is your turn.
Do I think I can get to him in that bubble he's in?
He's not
The
in the
bubble's
bubble
gone
anymore.
now.
Oh, the bubble's gone.
And he's just
Oh,
I
around
ended
well.
that
the
shit.
doorway. So if you go in, you
Abby
immediately
popped
see
it.
him.
Yeah. Can I get to him with my? How much movement do I
Yes.
have?
The answer is yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Sure. 50 feet of movement. I move over to him, and I say, "Hi, that was stupid. I'm gonna hit him."
He says, truce? And then go ahead.
Hi, that was stupid.
Parlay.
The man who makes parlay.
No parlay,
All right.
parlay.
+1 short sword. 25 to hit.
What's your bonus to hit?
My bonus to hit is +10.
All right, tell me if you roll nat ones. The armor class is 10.
Oh, okay. Second attack. I rolled a nat 2.
Not a
So
nat
that's
one.
a 12.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So
Still hits.
the damage on the 2 short swords attack. One is 7 points of piercing. The next is 8 points of piercing. I
Okay.
spent a key point, and I'm gonna punch him with my offhand twice.
Okay.
So, 27 to hit,
Mm-hmm.
23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be 6 bludgeoning and 9 bludgeoning.
So another.
So
did 30
stab,
total.
stab, pum pum. Yep. 2 slashes, and then I just punch him in the face, and then hit him with the elbow on the way back.
One of his teeth are floating in the air. Or water, not air. The
Dibs.
next person
Never mind.
is Sigald.
What's left? Is that guy still up?
He's the only one left, and he's pretty hurt.
For long.
Right now, you do not
Um.
have the view of him, but you can definitely see people are fighting the guy that's just on the other side of the door.
So I think, give me just a second. I just need to double check one little thing.
Oh boy.
You're entirely too delighted about this.
Why do I feel like Sakald's gonna blow up Katie?
No, I feel like Sakald's gonna like do something that would probably blow up Katie if he was anything other than a wizard.
Don't get ahead of me.
Sorry.
I'm targeting Katie.
I'm sending you what this picture, what the guy looks like. Both of them look like this, to a certain extent.
Everybody else heard he's targeting Katie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that.
Did anyone hear VATS start up? Beep.
I mean, to be fair, I've hit you with other spells in the past, both intentionally and non.
I look down at my chest and the little red dots on me, and I'm like, wait, what?
Nice.
Scold's
Be
one
fair,
eye
we-
is a laser sight. It's bing.
Actually,
Killed Predator face.
I can top that because my trident is my focus now.
Oh,
So it
gosh.
would be 3 laser pointers. So it is the predator attack.
Oh, I was thinking it would just have like a modern ass laser sight connected to it. And you're just playing.
If only.
Has an
Yeah,
ACOG
like a
scope.
hunting scope on the
Yeah,
front.
yeah.
So I am targeting Katie because it's a 10-foot radius, so 20-foot sphere. But I'm bending it around her so that she doesn't take this.
and Axel.
But it's a
right?
shatter. Hmm?
Oh
No, he should be. If he's on the other side of it, he should be fine.
no, I'm like
He's, like,
what?
right
I'm
next to this dude.
I'm proximal, yeah. So you're gonna have to bend it twice.
Can I
Just
see you?
cast it at a second level.
The only one you can't see in that room is this guy.
Is the guy?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I'll bend it around both of them.
Alright.
So
Con save?
you get to hear the noise, but yes, con save, please.
Hey, he's actually good at that. I can't believe this was 7. I
Oh,
can't.
that's a no.
I can't believe that they are like, oh, this is for like levels 11 plus side adventure.
What?
Yeah.
Do these people not know how to build?
Mhm. It's not the same person who did the that one we played in Trackless Sea, is it?
No,
Okay.
no, this is not
And
D&D
that-
Adventure League stuff at all.
That is 18 thunder damage.
Wait, let me see how much health they got left. Hey, look at that. They had 17 health left, so
I set
How
him
much
up.
damage did
The
you
cold
do?
knocks him
18.
down.
18.
So they do. They
assuming
like
that
do like a sudden jolt, almost like CPR, and then they're just lifeless.
I just imagine underwater shatter would look like one of those sonic charges
Yeah. The
from Star Wars. Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Yeah,
We're out of initiative.
it's a
Well,
good
that
thing you
was
can make it
easier
not
than
go warm right at us. That was loud.
Did the job.
That was easier than expected.
Mol-
Just a call.
Why did you say that?
I'm gonna swim over and see if I can see what they were, what ritual thing they were doing.
Don't even answer that. Just move forward.
I
Why would-
imagine, the little halfling stern look, and then just swims away.
You see 4 human skeletons lying on the floor over here when you swim over, and the altar appears to be made of stone, and it was an altar to Procan. You think at least at one point. It's on a 2-foot high dais, and you see that it's getting slowly warped, and it seems to almost be like a spirally like spin to it,
Ooh.
almost like when you mix 2 different paints and you like spin it like this. It's got like that swirl.
Oh.
You can roll me in a religion check if you want.
Yeah, please. I'm gonna do that. Ooh, pretty
13?
good. 21.
And what did Axel get?
13.
13. Axel, this symbol puts a chill down your spine. You've never seen it before, though. You're not sure who this is, but you can tell it's like an enemy of all
Super evil.
of your order for sure. To say
Oh
the
yeah.
least.
Okay.
Abby, you have heard of a god that even Krakens worship. And it goes by the name Slarkathel.
Him?
But you'll also know it by the name King of the Tranquil's Depths and Consort of the Bitch Queen.
Oh, great.
I'm sorry.
Wait,
I didn't come up with that.
BITCH?
That's Umberly. Umberly's not growing Greyhark.
No, she's not. But gods can be in multiple
Umberly's Faerunian.
crystal. Yeah. But gods can be in
Not
multiple
on my
crystal streams.
watch. Not on my watch. We don't allow interlopers on Orth.
This god is on Orth. But it also has relations with
We got to
Centaur
eliminate
Elf.
her. We got
Not
we
Umberly.
got to eliminate
Not
that shit.
Umberly, this one.
Whoa.
So
We showed up to find bed sheets, and now you want us to get rid of a god?
It's
Wait,
rumored.
we're not getting paid enough.
It's rumored to be the first Kraken that ever existed.
They're very nice sheep.
sounds like the plot of a Final Fantasy VII or a Final Fantasy game.
And that's all
So
you know
I
about
now
it,
realize
Abby.
why Sikald has semi-open hostilities with Resnet. If he has issues with creatures from other planes.
It will be note that on Orth, the last probably century, Did we
Oh,
lose somebody?
Jesse changed his camera and it screwed with the windows.
Yeah, for the last like
sweet.
200 years or so, every dimensional thing has been invaders from other planes.
okay.
So for 200 years, the
Okay,
planet has been constantly invaded by
I did
outsiders.
have the wrong deity. I thought it was the same one, but it's not. So I apologize. We're gonna retcon that in just a moment after I fix these windows again.
So
Everybody could see us move our windows.
Nobody in character would know this. Maybe Resnet, I don't know. But this is something I had been keeping secret for whatever reason. Sikald is from the plane of water in the city of glass. So that's why he's a little touchy about Sahugin's given the wrong kind of image and the open hostilities with Resnet.
The actual name that you would have thought of, because I'm stupid, is Panzeril.
And Zuril.
Isn't that what you put when you start cooking on just some Pans oil?
Nailed it.
Deity of murder, confusion, subversion, and evil creatures of the sea.
Great, great, great.
What I said is still true, because this is the one I was thinking of, and I looked up the wrong name.
It was a god of
Rumored to
what
be the
now?
first Kraken in Orth.
It was god of evil, bad stuff.
Deity of murder, yeah. What you just said. Its actual
Cool.
titles, since I had the wrong deity up, is the Banished One, the Deep Old One, the Enslaver, the Many-Tentacled God, and the Severed God. And
Great.
That's what you got out of your religion check.
This seems like a bad time.
I'm sorry, Abby, I spaced out. What were you saying?
So this ritual that they were doing, it has to do with a super evil god named Panzerl that Krakens worship. His other titles are Banished One, Enslaver, Many Tentacled One. There's some stuff saying that he might have been the first Kraken ever. So, like, Resna, what do you know about the Kraken that brought the city down?
Damn, I'm rolling the opposite of Katrina. I'm like rolling high numbers all night. And
This
I'm,
would be a history
My
check.
dice have been kind to me this time.
yeah, I'm just saying, I don't roll this good normally. Oh, that's a 30.
47? Oh, okay.
Nah, I can't get that high.
He's not a bard.
Fair point.
Sorry.
Pretty much all you know is that people from Worthall Neal used to worship a Kraken. And they stopped worshipping the Kraken and started worshipping Procan. And the Kraken came for tribute and saw that they made a shrine to Procan and did not like that too well. And what you're looking at is the result.
Yeah, it happens. Anyway, we got some sheets to find and some other treasures.
Yeah, are there any other treasures like around here? So while Abby is like doing her religion investigation, like I'm gonna scope out and look for the stuff. I want to search that squid-headed fellow and see what kind of neat magical shit he's got on him.
Okay, so the squid-headed fellow has a battle axe on him.
Ooh,
But besides that,
keep all these awesome stuff.
It's a non-magical one, but besides that, he doesn't really have anything else.
Eh.
You can roll an Arcana
I create a
check on
floating
him.
disc.
Do what now?
I said create a floating disc so we can just put stuff on there.
Oh, that's Enter's disc. Okay.
You can roll
Yeah,
Arcana
okay.
check on what the heck this guy is if you want.
Oh yeah. Okay. I have. Oh, actually, I got it. Pretty good roll on that. So it's a 19.
You know that this thing is more commonly known as a deep scion.
Deep Scion. Okay.
Scion.
Yeah, like the car.
Yeah. And
Sure.
that they disguise themselves as usually as surface dweller people, and they go in undercover, so far undercover that they don't even know that what they truly are until like a certain keyword is said, and then they change into their true self and remember themselves.
So they're sleepers of the deep.
They're usually created by evil creatures of the deep, like aboleths and krakens, to be spies.
And
does anybody have speak with dead today?
You also know that they're able to telepathically speak to their master by using a psionic screech, which is what you think went through you.
No, I didn't prepare it today.
I'm going to cut his head off and take it with us for later. We can interrogate his body.
I'll give you guys a picture of what they look like.
If the head is severed.
You just need enough of the vocal cords.
Okay.
can I use mold earth to trash that dais and paraphernalia?
Yeah, sure.
I will assist with the remainder of my time on spiritual weapon.
I will lend my maul to the effort as well and just fuck shit up.
I'll extract the head to make sure we get enough of the vocal cords.
Okay, you can take over the butchering. That is fine. I fucked him
No,
up
no, no.
enough.
This is very delicate work.
You gotta go south. Make sure you get like in the clavicle and then like get carving down. You gotta go.
I take
Give
out
me a
of
medicine
my
check at advantage because apparently Axel's helping you.
I take out like this little
Finish
kit,
him.
and if you've seen the Sleepy Hollow movie with Johnny Depp, I start folding out like all these little weird instruments to start taking the head off.
You have some very delicate implements for taking off a head.
You have to be careful. You don't want to ruin it.
That Sleepy Hollow or the oh god, I forgot the name of it now.
Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd, thank you.
The Sleepy
My
Hollow.
friend.
Mm.
Let's see. Medicine check. 14.
That was at advantage.
Yes.
Okay, you get the head removed.
Hey, look what I got.
It was a bit more of a fuss than you expected, but you got it off.
You're like, no one likes a thankless job.
You just throw it on the
There,
disc.
there's something kind of
Wait.
weird about it, but I mean, it's a very alien body
Man, I
anyway,
got the head.
so it's whatever.
Oh god. Oh no.
Sorry.
So, I do think we should maybe check out the rest of this place, not just looking for the sheets, just to see what these guys were up to, though, because it's probably not the only place they've been in here.
Oh, for sure. So, who's on sheet duty and who is on exploration?
The door that
Oh.
the guy was doing the water tentacle spell goes into another room, and there seems to be 2 doors from this chapel hall door that goes into this room.
So that second picture you said is the Deep Scion?
Yes,
Oh yeah, he is super fun looking.
yeah, that's their true
Oh,
form.
no. That looks like a bad time.
It wasn't. You
Oh,
guys
no, my
you guys kicked
Duolingo.
its ass when you couldn't even see it. Oh yeah, that's right. Katie, you have its head, but there's a giant gouge in it from the throwing axe.
Oh, yeah, sorry. It's kind of split in the cranium.
Mhm.
It's just still a word for speak with dead though. His jaw's not fucked up, yeah.
No, you got like,
Neither of his jaws.
if he had sinus issues, you would have been doing some surgery there.
What do you call that? Prehensile jaws or whatever, where the lower
Mhm.
jaw splits into 2. That's what he's got.
There's a couple of different fish that do that. I'm trying to find the name of the one in particular that this is based off of. I've seen it before.
Mm-hmm.
Sarcastic fringehead. It's the best name. I found him. Go look up sarcastic fringehead fish.
I'm afraid.
No, he's fantastic. They're so colorful and so fucking goofy looking until they open their mouth, and then it's serious fucking business.
Oh, no!
But yeah, so
Sounds like
do you explore the rest of this building?
Heck yeah.
Whoa. Before you start exploring,
Oh,
10-foot poles.
Oh wait, I have an extender.
Cat, I like how you and me found the same picture. Like it posted exact same moment.
mm-hmm.
Remember to hit every tile as you go through the 10-foot pole in case there's a pressure trap.
That's going to take forever. We can just swim above the floor.
But sometimes traps hold secret passages underneath them that leads to treasure. So we have to make sure we know where the traps are to set them off. You can also hear the difference in sounds, even through the water, of hollow tiles on the floor.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That kind of reminds me though. I'm going to make sure I get my harpoon back from the body of Mr. Fringehead here.
Yeah, you easily get it back.
It's like I know we got to take a minute to gather
Oh,
ammo, but I only made one
Wait,
shot.
no,
So
I got to give you the same rules I gave Uis, because Uis was Mr.
Oh,
I use a
okay.
crossbow everywhere, and he wanted to retrieve all of his bolts because they were silvered, because he was in hell.
but I only used one.
10%
I only shot
chance
one,
that
it
it's
was a
broken.
harpoon. Okay, fine. I'll roll a d10.
No, I
Oh,
got
you'll
it.
roll a d10.
I got it. You're fine. You get it. No problem.
That's cool. I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't put walloping on these.
But all right, so with your 10-foot pole and your 20-foot extender, where are all you guys going
I
first?
can use a lance for that.
Because so far you've explored the westernmost room, the center room, and the south room.
Let's go to the next one, the eastern one,
That
Okay.
tiny little
the long skinny one.
the long skinny one. Okay. So as you go in there, you can see that you can't go in there. All the doors are locked.
I will bust down the fucking door. I'll just take a hammer to it.
Okay, give me a strength check.
I mean, unless, and this is like, Bryn, do you want to try and see if you can pick the lock?
Use tools, right?
Yep.
I was gonna. Okay, I have proficiency, so I have my proficiency.
All right,
bonus.
so proficiency plus your dex as you
Okay.
finagle your way into the door.
21.
Opened. You got it.
Good job.
Don't have to bust through. I'm gonna stay behind the 10-foot pole the rest of the time. I would rather not be restrained by giant tentacle things again. Anyway.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. Are you holding your breath currently?
She has the
I have
periaptive.
I was trying to.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought you guys gave her something
Necklace of adaptation,
for
right?
that.
Necklace of adaptation. I don't
Okay.
think I could talk, but I do have thieves' cant, and if Jasol's there, he can translate it for me.
He acts as your translator.
No, I think it lets you
The cardboard
Breathe
cardboard
water.
is really soggy right now.
It's
and
waterproof.
the,
It's laminated.
Ha ha.
and the like.
Does breathing water have like? Does that mean I can speak?
Yes.
Okay, then I have stayed silent this entire time for no reason.
Sorry.
Well,
You're
we-
getting
we
used
know
to it.
now. We know now.
This is like the first day that Bryn's ever used it, I think.
And
Like,
also, how many
so-
D&D adventures do you have where you're underwater this often? You know, like it usually doesn't
Also,
happen.
sadly, protection from evil is gone. It has been probably well over 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Quick
Oh,
question,
that's nice.
Yeah.
Fire away.
Yes.
just for reference. Are these structures, specifically the doors and door frames, are they stone or wood?
Stone.
Okay, let me know if we get up to another locked door.
You think most of the buildings that are barely anything left of them were wood. The ones that are still standing are stone. The
Nice. So Bryn,
you open the door and you're immediately greeted by a bunch of skeletal remains littered all over the floor of various different creatures.
I don't think we should go in there. Stick the 10-foot pole with the 20-foot extender in there first, please.
Just like shove it and wiggle it around a little bit, see if anything.
will do. 10-foot pole, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
You have a 30-foot broom.
You hear the bones rattle a bit as you're poking them and stuff. Some bone dust like gets up into the water a bit and then settles back down. You're good at least for the first 10, 20 feet because you had that extender.
Start moving forward. I'm using the pole to do like as I go through the pile, like I kind of move a few to make a path.
As you move
So I
inside,
swiffer it back and forth.
you can see an altar that seems to have been made of bone in here. Out of the bones.
Oh
in
hell
here.
no! I start backing up with the 10-foot pole.
Hmm?
We got more religious stuff in there.
On the eastern wall, there seems to be something lying at the altar too, but you didn't stay there long enough to really look.
No, I backed up fast.
Abby, do you want to come check a look with it?
Yep.
With me?
Yep.
Okay. I will go in with Abby and we will inspect the altar.
All right.
I'll stay out here with Katie to protect Katie.
I will ready an
Sure.
action to smash the shit out of the first thing that moves in there.
Fist
Okay.
bump Bryn.
I'm waiting at the end of that door, hoping something pops up because I have just the spell for this.
Axel goes
Wait.
inside and he moves a little bit and he hits himself. Sorry, I'm being a
Wait,
smartass. You said
What's
the
it
first thing
called?
that moves in
Tell me where to stand.
there.
Tell me where to stand so you can target me.
Oh, you're perfectly fine. I can hit you from
Perfect.
anywhere.
Excellent.
I'm talking more
You hear-
specifically about anything down that hallway.
He's like,
Why doesn't that sound as reassuring as it should?
He's like, I could hit you from anywhere, and you hear the guy, wee. It's like the red light turns on his trident.
It's like if I'd wanted you dead, you would already be there.
One shot of one kill.
I mean, that's how our relationship started.
with the crit.
That's how our friendship was forged.
So
In
you go
friendly fire?
inside.
In ice and blood, yes.
You go inside, Abby and Axel.
Mhm.
This area feels like it's definitely different from the rest of the chapel. Like it's already been desecrated before, like well before those guys were here. Before the city was under water. These bones are not fresh at all. The altar itself, you can tell, is for that god that you found the iron medallion for.
Erythnol.
Yeah.
Realizing that, can I look at those
Sitting at
skeletons
the
and see,
altar.
are they...
Pristine and undamaged by the water is a morning star.
It's
That
probably
looks
super evil.
Yep.
Glad we're agreed.
There seems to be a
Looking at
mysterious
those-
leather wrapping on it.
Oh, great.
Nope.
Looking at the skeletons,
Tiny
can I
skull
tell,
pummel?
are they human or are they like gnoll or troll or bugbear or scrag?
You can give me a nature check, actually.
Would medicine work?
Yes.
Yay. 18.
Definitely nothing humanoid in here.
So my theory is that this was a temple of Procan. The Kraken got angry and took it down. And somewhere between the temple being founded by people that worship Procan and the guys in the next room over showing up, these people that worshipped Erythnol showed up. And when the Kraken worshippers came in, they killed them.
Does that track though? Because it seemed like this altar is much older than the Procan altar. So it's like
No,
that's what I got from Scotty.
They
Yeah.
originally worshipped the Krakens and then switched to Procan.
So wouldn't this have
And,
been
You think this
the
temple
first?
that you're in is newer than the other one that's in the south.
They probably, once it collapsed, they probably came in and reclaimed
Uh-huh.
it for their foul gods.
I was just wondering if maybe there wasn't like a secret cult of Erythnol operating under the guise of a Procan cult.
that's what I was also just thinking. Because it is the only door in here with a decent lock. And it is
Both of
kind
you
of
can-
small and hidden away.
Both of you can sense power coming from that morning star. Power that could be useful for killing things.
Ugh.
I,
It seems a
if
little
we
eager,
have
doesn't it?
time, it does seem very evil. If we
Okay.
have time, I could cast Identify
So
on it. But
you know
for
the
now,
mace. You know
I
the
said
mace of
eager.
you know the mace of Molag Bal from Skyrim.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm fucking thinking
It's
about.
that
It's exactly
level.
that guy.
It's that level of evil looking.
No, I just meant exactly like that. Like this guy wants you to pick. him
oh
to murder
no!
people.
I'm not gonna lie, I was
Fuck
thinking
no,
that
I'm
same
not
mace.
touching that.
It's one of my favorite weapons. I think it's one of the
Yeah,
more
I
so-
ornately
do. I
designed.
do honestly. I feel like we should take it with us though, just so that something else in here doesn't come in and take it. We
Okay,
can
but I'm
just
not
take
touching
it
it.
back. Well, yeah, we have like Mage Hand.
Gandalf swims down. He takes his cloak and he puts
Go-
it over
yeah,
top
go-
of it.
Go get the wizards. Make them
Sickle,
head
could
of
you
the
use
ship.
Mage Hand to put this into a bag?
Of holding, for preference. With
I'll
Well,
throw
again,
it
we
on the
can't open.
disc, not into
Yeah,
the bag
yeah,
of
yeah,
holding.
Throw it on the disc.
Nope.
Yes.
Okay, it's on the disc.
Also, like nobody touched that thing. I don't care how good of
Yeah,
an
don't
idea it
do it.
seems like.
I will, however, do the same thing I did with the other dais and mold earth and wreck it.
Yeah, it doesn't take much practice.
Cool.
You all feel a slight rumbling in the distance.
Ugh.
I'm sure that's
Because
fine.
of me or something else?
I think I'm
Well-
really hungry, guys.
Yeah, let's find these things.
I have the worst like perception and insight.
Oh,
Go for some Everness Fright.
I thought you were being sarcastic because you were just in a room filled with murder bones. Wow,
No,
I am now
she just is-
hungry.
No, she's just terrible at like perceiving things usually.
Mm.
So we have one or two more rooms in here. I guess let's go check them out.
It sounds
Mhm.
like thunder in the distance of like an oncoming storm. That's what that rumble was.
Once we leave this room and- go to the main room, I want to look up and see if I can see anything through that crack in the ceiling. Does it look like there's a storm above us?
You see daylight
Oh, my
coming through.
spellbook.
That's not very reassuring.
I will swim up and poke my head
No,
through the
it's
hole.
The
not.
room that you guys were in that the mace was in, completely dark. No light. There's no windows in there. You come out here, the daylight's shining in through the water and into the room.
I would like to swim up just like enough to get my head outside of the like
That's
the hole in
exactly
the
what I
roof.
just said.
So-
I'm just imagining just Sakal's head pops up through the roof and then Axel's head and just like sequentially all our little noggins.
It's like a bunch of gophers. But like I'm looking around right now and I'm having a thought. Was like, we're dealing with like krakens, you know, gigantic fuck off massive sea beasts in the deep. Looking at the ridge around us on either side, does anything look particularly teethy?
What do you mean by that?
I
Oh
think I
no,
may
I
have
know what
killed
you
They're
mean
not
by
that
that.
big.
No.
They're not that big.
No.
Please God, don't let them be that big.
The god might be. We don't know.
It was almost a spit take.
I can't unmute. I was so upset. Don't say that shit to the DM.
No, you don't see any.
I kept like muting and unmuting at the same
We're
time.
suddenly in the.
You
we're
see
suddenly
like
in the,
one
in the
rocky
Empire Strikes Back
protrusion
asteroid.
that kind of looks like a tooth, but that might just be a coincidence.
Oh, great! It's old One Fang. I'm
This is
sorry, I
fine.
can't stop my brain.
Yeah,
Do
no,
I see, like, looking down,
I like
like-
stupidly large leviathans as much as the next guy, but I've never thrown out something that big at you guys.
I'd kind of be down for it. Not at this level.
That's some
But
real
yeah.
that's some real monstro level bullshit, right?
Because
Yeah.
because if I did that, it wouldn't be you're fighting the monster. It would be like the monster's the level.
Yeah, so we're doing like the Jabu Jabu Wonder Temple or
Yeah.
the Monstro,
Mhm.
which
That's like some fucking oh, what is that game where you fight the Colossuses?
Shadow.
Shadow
of
of the Colossus.
Yeah.
I don't think you get swallowed in that one, though, do you?
Nope. You do if you
There's
lose.
some yeah.
Oh well, yeah.
So I guess let's go check out the next room.
This episode is going to be really going over gangbusters with the Vor fans.
So you check out the next one up north, right?
I broke Callie with that one. Okay.
See, I was just gonna keep going. So you go into the next room, and you can see that it appears to have been a reflection chamber at least at one point. A glass fish tank overgrown with kelp stands on the eastern wall, and a mosaic of Procan's coral trident holy symbol is built into the ceiling.
Mm. This seems really like pretty and nice. Is it like in good condition comparatively?
Actually, yeah. Surprisingly, the mosaic is still intact, and the daylight shining through the water shines in through here.
Something like my adventurer sense is telling me that I should look at this a little more closely. So I'm going to investigate the mosaic.
Okay, give me like an investigation or perception check on it, I guess.
Investigation, I think. You know what? I'll just do perception. It's fine. I'm going to look at it really hard. And I'm going to look at it with a 22.
Okay. As you swim in to go look at it, I'm gonna have just you and me roll initiative because this is gonna be like maybe a round or two.
Super cool. 15.
Total or on the dice?
Wait a minute. You're supposed to add your initiative, your dex and your proficiency bonus to initiative, right?
No,
just dice.
just
Oh,
dex.
thank God. I've been doing it
Unless
right
you
this
have
whole
the
time.
alert feat or something else that gives you a bonus.
That's what that was. Okay, that's where that was coming from.
And
Never
then
mind.
bards
So
can add
yes, it's
half
15
of their...
all day.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
so
15 all day for me.
I rolled 15 on the dice, so this you're gonna be
Okay,
surprised.
fun.
You're gonna be surprised by this. So
All right.
you go to check out the mosaic, when suddenly you
Mhm.
feel something sharp grab onto your tail. A 13 would not hurt.
I don't feel something sharp.
No, you can feel it, but it doesn't get to pinch far enough onto your tail before you turn around. And you notice
What?
from inside of the overgrown kelp, a crab claw is there, and it like pulls back in.
What the hell are you
And
doing
scooting
here?
back towards the wall, you see a giant crab, a medium-sized crab, and it has its claws, and it's like
It's just doing knife crab.
essentially.
Abby just starts laughing.
We're not in initiative
Can we
anymore. I
keep
just
him?
wanted to do that just to.
Just go away.
Oh,
Go away.
No, can we keep him?
You can try.
It starts to skitter closer to you.
Katie, we might be fighting a kraken later. He's
cautiously?
gonna die.
Hello?
Do you do anything?
Hi
Axel?
there.
Uh,
It turns so it's like at a 45-degree angle, so it's looking at both Katie and Axel, and like one
Hi.
claw's
I
pointing
think
at
I've
Axel,
probably
one's
got a
at
piece of.
Katie.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna cast animal friendship.
Okay,
what
that's
save
fine.
do
I was
need?
gonna just give it some. I was gonna give it some
Uh,
old food, but that works too.
Let's see. Friendship. Oh, spelled that wrong.
It's like-
Animal friendship.
So,
Oh, come on.
wisdom, I think.
I think it's a wisdom. Yeah, let's see. Wisdom saving throw.
What's the DC?
My DC is a 14.
Odds are in your favor. 13.
Yay! I convinced him.
Both
that
of
I
its
mean no
claws come
harm.
down, and it just like slowly skitters up towards Katie.
Okay,
Oh, hi there.
good job. So I will continue to
Hi.
inspect the mosaic now as she makes a new friend.
It's a finely crafted mosaic.
meet
Do you
you.
think it'd probably be worth a lot if you could get it out of the wall without damaging it?
Do
I-
we see an? Do we see another door in this room?
Yeah, it leads into the northernmost room.
Which wall is this on again?
That's on the west wall that you're looking at the mosaic. The
On-
east wall had the overgrown
Okay.
kelp that Krabby was in.
Okay, so we're in the room. We're in the room opposite the long, skinny, evil one, or the one to the north with like the.
There-
I think we're in the one just below the topmost north one.
that centermost
the-
that centermost room. You're the one just north
Mhm.
of that one.
Okay, yeah. So the three
We're
square.
just below the head.
Hmm.
Yeah, so the 3x3 room with western, northern, and southern doors.
Yeah, you're
Yes?
not at the tip. You're working your
Okay,
way
cool.
up though.
So, I'm going to have a quick chat with Josel about demolition and like trying to take down this one wall in particular very carefully with my hammer.
Can I remind you of something real quick? You
What's-
have a wizard with mold earth that can easily 5 foot by 5 foot behind this mosaic, clear the entire thing in one shot.
But it is work stone. It is not earth, so I don't think you can.
It
use
does
a-
count for stone.
Yeah,
That's why I was taking care of the daises earlier.
okay.
Dirt or stone.
Oh, I was thinking you
Well,
were
I
digging
mean-
the dirt out underneath it and it was falling in.
I would suggest you save your spell slots.
It's a cantrip.
Oh well, fuck it.
You think if you get outside and you
The-
mess with the foundation enough, it would collapse, but that'd be guaranteeing destroying the mosaic.
Yeah,
No,
no, we don't want to do
it's-
that. We could just like.
It's with stone.
Do
So
any-
I can literally pry it away from the wall. And like
We're trying.
what's
The
the
wall
best
is a
way-
part of it, though,
It-
right? We're trying
Yeah.
to
It
keep
might
part
be
of the wall
painted
intact.
directly on the wall, is what
is.
they're
No,
saying.
no, it's
It's
like
not like it's not hung on it like a painting. It's built into the
it's
wall.
built into
and that's what
the
I'm
wall.
saying. With
On the
mold
wall.
earth, I can remove it, like say go halfway deep into the stone and effectively peel it away like a scraper on stickers,
I think for this particular endeavor, we want to take the whole wall.
which I can still do and just carve out the whole thing from the wall to keep you from having to use a hammer on it.
I mean,
While they're discussing this, I'm gonna go and listen at the other door.
If if you stand on that side, Axel, and I stand on this side, and Bryn stands in the middle, and Sakald clears behind it, we just keep it up so it doesn't fall down.
I think maybe I should stand in the middle so nobody gets crushed.
Okay. And then Sakald can just clear it out, and then we walk away with it.
Okay, I'll say with your guys' collaborations and using mold earth, what confused me is I saw it said the target area of loose earth, but it does actually say you choose a portion of dirt or stone. So this can definitely be used for this. But with your guys' teamwork, you're able to get it out of the wall. Like you take part of the wall with it. And coincidentally, Resonet's floating disc is on the other side as it slowly falls onto it.
Bleh.
And you're
Is there a weight limit to that?
And the floating disc, I'll say
500 pounds.
coincidentally, it's just at the 500.
So it might be time to go offload.
I'm being very generous because that wall should be way more
I
than
create
that.
another one. All right.
Well, it's not concentration.
Nope.
Oh,
You create one more, so you have 2 of them.
I'll create 4 more for the wall.
Okay, easily holding it. We'll say you
You
moved the
brought
rest of the stuff
mover
on top.
squares.
The rest of the stuff on top of the glass wall. Anyway, you go into the northernmost
Magical
room,
wheeled dollies.
and all that's in here is a skeleton lying at the feet of a statue, a chip statue of Procan, holding a trident in one hand and a piece of coral in the other, on the eastern wall.
Hmm.
Is the trident an actual trident or of stone?
It's stone.
Crap.
Yeah, I know what you were thinking. You're like, ooh, bonus.
Looking at it, can I tell how this person died?
Looks like they were praying for mercy.
I like how you can determine the subject content based on the way they were laying.
I mean, it looks like they were
Well, they might be-
praying and the city collapsed.
They might be stuck in prayer.
Oh, like they
So
delivered
like Pompeii.
Yeah.
but with more warning.
They definitely look like they were sitting on their knees facing the statue, so that's safe to assume.
So we
Okay,
should
well, that means the
probably
statue isn't.
find the stuff and get out of here soon.
Yeah.
What,
I
what
got
have
other
you been
things to
doing
do.
this whole time? We're over here. We're exploring this side. Go find your sheets.
I hired you to find them.
You hired. Okay, fine. So, okay, what's in this room?
Which room?
I thought you hired us to find a city that was sunken beneath the waves, which we have
No,
done.
he asked us to. He hired us to find some sheets.
Ridiculous. Where? Okay, so there's nothing in this room.
Nope, not really. You can see that part of the walls collapsed in that room, so you could swim out
Hey.
through here.
Okay. Well, okay, so it's not that one.
Yeah, I guess we could go to the one across from the egg here. What's this thing right in front of us?
It's a ruined building. You can search that.
Yeah, let's
Sure.
go check over there, I guess.
Okay. As you go to check the ruins, I'll say you spend 10 minutes searching through the rubble, and one of you can roll me a d10, and I'll let you guys choose which one rolls the d10.
Not me. Because I'm me.
I'll do it. 10.
You find a stuffed and preserved octopus corpse.
That is weird.
Ollie, no.
Rip.
Rip.
What about the building across the fissure with the remains of the bridge?
Oh, yeah, the lighthouse.
Looks like it's a lighthouse. You swim over there. The wooden
Um,
blades of the windmill are gone, but you can see that the interior is still there.
Wait,
And also a windmill.
yeah. You
Yes,
said
they-
lighthouse, but windmill blades. Which one is it?
Like, I guess it could be both.
That would be
No.
so inefficient.
That would be very inefficient.
Look,
You
it's
have
a
to
light.
use-
Nope, nope, yep, nope.
Sorry.
Nope, whoop,
Okay,
whoop.
the light
That's
is
weird.
out. The top of it is pretty much destroyed, but the lighthouse.
The windmill would have to
over
just,
there.
like be turning the light.
I'm
right?
keeping it a lighthouse because I said lighthouse this whole time. In here, it's a windmill, but it doesn't matter. It's a lighthouse for this.
I mean, it was on the coast.
It is a round structure.
Sorry, I'm nitpicking a little much. I
No,
apologize.
you
We're
guys
fine.
are you guys
No,
are fine.
yeah, I
You
would have
caught me on
called it
that.
if you didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I called it at the same time, so yeah. All right. I
You-
look down the fissure as we go by.
You feel a sense of lassophobia and existential crisis as you look down. There's nothing blue down there.
Oh, God,
That's
I'm
most
30
the
again.
reason. That's the most the reason why you don't see any blue down there.
Do you hear a reaper?
Yeah, actually,
I hope
you
not.
do hear that.
Oh fuck. Okay. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Wait, what? Do we hear something from?
You know the sound of the reaper when it's way in the distance.
I do.
You hear that down below.
Hey, yeah, we should
Uh.
try to double time a little. I'm pretty sure like a kraken or something is probably coming for us.
Well, what?
Ah,
Yeah, that's gonna definitely get a little giddy up in my step.
Resnet, since you are an expert of the sea and all things sea, you think that this trench could possibly go down a few thousand feet. Or it could just go down 100 feet and
Yeah.
you just can't see the bottom because of the light. But more likely the first.
Yeah.
Wait, who's the expert of the sea here?
I mean, it is blue though.
Never mind.
Yeah, So yeah, that's.
I just looked up the Aether Leviathan sound, and oh no.
Yeah, no, not the screamy
passive
part.
one or the active
The
one?
passive one.
They have a far away sound too. That if they're even like in the vicinity, but they
Yeah,
haven't
it's
made
like a
you yet,
distance, kind of like
they're
roar.
making all the time. It's very unpleasant as well.
The game's
Yeah,
really
but, like-
bad at doing sound distancing, so it'll sound like it's really far away, but it turns out it's like right next to you. If you don't watch yourself.
I don't know, but it's scared. I'm gonna stop that sound now.
Wait till you find the video where he chomps you.
Yeah.
Anyway,
No, I've had that happen. Like we have it. I played it. I just haven't played it in a long time.
Anyway,
gotta go back.
so you head towards the lighthouse.
Yeah.
You search the remains. You guys can roll. So one of you can roll me a d10 if you want.
I can do it this time. 9.
Okay. In here you find, very jarringly, besides 2 human skeletons in the rubble, a broken piece of a boat.
Okay.
That's curious.
And you don't find it by looking through the rubble. You look up and you see the part of the roof that collapsed. You see part of a boat, like, jutting through it. Then you see something gold and shiny in the rubble.
Ooh.
No. I said sheets for me, rust treasure for y'all. Sheets for me, treasure for y'all. So
I go check out the shiny.
Okay. As you go to check out the shiny,
God damn it. I knew this was gonna happen. I brought this
this
on
is
myself.
16 hit.
No.
The light immediately turns into a big ribbon of the Aurora Borealis as it seems to pop up and almost like and take up the whole room. The entire Aurora
Oh
Borealis
boy.
in this time of year, at this space, in this lighthouse, as we roll initiative.
Good.
Yes,
I'm
I just
trying to
memed.
find like algae to feed my new friend, and I'm like, wait, what?
No, yeah, like this tracks though.
If one of you,
It does.
if beats this thing's initiative, I'm gonna give you a cookie. So Axel,
17.
17.
Me.
What's it called?
19.
Okay. Abby.
5.
Abby beat it. No, I'm kidding. Katie.
Me? I got a 6. I wish I was a lucky halfling.
It
Bryn?
wouldn't have helped you.
27.
Bryn gets cookie. You got 26.
Can't get kiss instead.
Yes, you can. Resnet.
21.
Yay!
It got 26 on its initiative. It has plus 10 to initiative. That's why I was like, if one of you beat this.
It what?
All right. So, Bryn, you have a hair of a moment to react before this thing looks like it's gonna attack. Some light seems to build up
What
on
is
it,
it?
and it seems like it's charging up something.
What is it?
The Aurora
Is it-
Borealis.
Is the Aurora Borealis? It really is
I-
the Aurora Borealis?
I
Okay.
identified it earlier.
Yeah,
You
it's a
told me
willow
what it
seed.
was.
I believe Resnet said don't play with the will-o-wisps and those things.
Oh boy.
I think I remember this
Fantastic.
conversation.
I'm sure this is fine.
I only have melee attacks.
You can swim up to it and stab
You
it.
don't you have a
Alright.
crossbow?
I do have a crossbow, but it's more fun if I do melee.
Oh yeah, I mean
attacks.
you can if you want. I'm just saying.
So tell me, is this Aurora Borealis wearing armor of any sort?
No.
It's a gazebo.
Okay, to hit, I got a 20 26.
Yeah, that hits.
25.
Yeah.
25. Okay.
Oh, 25? That doesn't hit. 26 would have hit. I'm joking. You hit. You're fine.
So I also get to add my sneak attack, right?
Uh,
Because-
I will say so. Yeah. Abby would be within 5
Okay.
feet because it
Well,
it just
I
tried
can
to
do
surprise
it
her.
when I'm. I can do it when I'm by myself too, if no one's in 5 feet of me.
Okay,
within 5 feet.
it went up towards the upper part of it, and you swim up there in mano a mano.
Okay. So 5. Okay.
Rainbow bright, rainbow blight. Ah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a lot of 2s. Uh, 28 damage.
wow, he's Zowie. Okay, you stab the heck out of it.
And as my bonus action, I'm going to take my rapier and also stab it, and with my offhand. But I have a +1 to that apparently because I have the feat. So, according to D&D Beyond, I didn't know that until Vex told me that. So,
Cool.
that is a 27.
To hit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
3 damage.
It's an extra 3 damage. Having that offhand as a rogue, you sacrifice your bonus action, but I mean, it's worth it for the extra damage. Jeanette knows that pretty well. And that's your turn.
Yep.
All right. Who all is in here? Searching the lighthouse. I know Abby and
I was kind of
Bryn.
just outside because I was feeding the crab.
Okay. Would Axel or Sokold or Resnet been in there? I doubt Resnet, because Resnet's like, the sheets will be in there.
Not in there, like right behind them.
Okay. I'll say
Would
Abby
have been
and
close enough to see the gold. Yeah.
you all see a flash of light as Abby and Bryn, this Aurora Borealis like turns around and it seems almost like serpentine as it goes to face you, and that light that charges up shoots a lightning bolt through both of you. As I need dexterity saves.
Oh, dexterity save.
That's funny.
That's a
I'm using lucky.
Yeah, just
I rolled a
Abby and
2.
Bryn.
Oh. Dex,
Yep.
27.
Okay. Do
11.
you have evasion or uncanny dodge or anything like that?
I do have evasion
And you do have uncanny
and
dodge.
uncanny dodge.
Okay.
Yes.
So you take no damage. However, Abby takes 28 lightning damage.
Ow! That was rude.
And this thing will use its movement to go through the wall. And then that's when the rest of you see an Aurora Borealis underwater come through the lighthouse and appear outside.
Abby, what did you do?
Okay, all right. That's not fair.
It kind of is.
And after its turn, as it's now outside, it is Resnet's turn. Resnet's like 30 feet up.
Ready, people. Ready. Magic missile.
Okay.
Ten damage.
3 magic missiles. Anyway, it's the Aurora Borealis. Doesn't seem to like that. After Resnet, it is Sokol's turn.
Wonderful. Let's hit this thing with a cone of cold. I need a con save, please.
Ooh, okay. 16.
Fails,
Oh,
luckily enough.
darn. Oh yeah, this thing's
So
shedding
that-
bright light out 10 feet and then 30-foot dim light.
Pretty.
Mhm.
Also going to look a lot better with a diamond hail of icicles going at it. Total of 55 ice damage.
It gets shredded into little rainbow ribbons and disappears.
If it dies by it, it becomes frozen statue until it thaws. If that matters at all.
Very slowly, you see falling down what looks like the thinnest of ice ribbons. Falls down and it breaks apart easily by the slightest bit of current and just disappears and melts away.
Ow! That hurt.
I told you not to mess with it.
I didn't know. Okay, all I saw was gold.
Understandable.
You didn't tell me not to touch anything that was gold. You told me not to touch anything that looked like a glowing lantern thing.
Yeah, I
Like a
just don't want.
will-o-wisp.
Yeah, I didn't want you to get
changed-
injured, but yeah.
So I can explain what it was a little easier. That gold you saw, it made itself look like a golden light. And you got towards it and it attacked.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself because I am hurting.
Sorry to take all the fun out of that one.
Cool.
No, that's what you're supposed to do.
No, I'm grateful. That hurt like a bitch.
Yeah.
And besides that, there's really nothing else in the lighthouse.
It's probably in the multi-story building. It's
To
where all the
meta for you guys,
where all the good treasure are.
the Willow Sea had 30 dexterity.
Wow.
I used to have that back in my younger days.
It's so good I did not try to hit it with something.
Which
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't use lightning bolts.
and it rolled high in its initiative. That's why I was like, what if you beat
lightning-
this? Holy shit.
Hmm.
No, my first thought as soon as it looked like an aurora borealis would not have been lightning.
Mm-mm.
Exactly.
I'm assuming I would have seen the lights from it casting it from inside anyways, so I just went with my cold.
kind of a wisp thing. They like their lightning.
So,
Yeah. So that was fun. Ouchie. All right, I guess let's go to the next building.
okay.
Do we want to check the one on the other side of Egg Hill or no?
I thought we should try the other big building with the multiple stories and go start top down.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Okay. You go to check there.
Because level 4 is busted open really good, so we should have
Mhm.
access.
That's fair.
And as you approach, you can hear chanting in the building.
Oh, son of a bitch.
great.
Is it more of the same?
Yes.
Ugh.
Actually, it's slightly different, but the only person that knows
Okay.
that is Resnet. Instead of saying something desecrating Procan, it's talking about that Kraken. They're using that Kraken's name, and it's them. Apparently, it's some kind of ritual as a tribute to that Kraken.
You're worshiping the Kraken.
Fantastic. Shall we? I mean, honestly, whatever we did last time worked really well.
If there's only 3 of them, it's a bigger building. Therefore, logically, there's going to be more of them.
You see
okay.
that at the
I guess
top
that's
of this building holds an indentation of a giant tentacle, like very clearly like indentation of like a tentacle hit it,
Fantastic.
which leaves the opening at the top for you all to swim through.
I'm going to go ahead and use 12 of my own points of lay on hands to get back to full.
Okay.
Because this seems like a bad time.
No,
Do you need any of these?
I'm good.
Okay. You,
Don't forget you guys have a steady supply of healing potions that you can use.
yeah, speaking of steady supply, how are your spell slots doing, buddy?
I'm perfectly fine.
Okay.
As you go,
My healing does a lot more than most potions would do. Is
And-
the other thing.
as you start to head in, you'll brush up against the indentation of the building, and you'll all feel an overwhelming desire to pray to the Kraken. Do you give in to that
Yeah.
desire?
No.
Fuck no.
That is very much against my religion.
Although Sakald's not very outwardly religious, same. Has a completely different deity.
You feel like you will be rewarded.
I don't care. I'm already being rewarded. I got awesome paladin powers. Fuck off.
I'm gonna roll a wisdom roll for
Oh
Katie.
no.
No.
Hang on. Welp, I got a 3. I guess I do.
All right.
God damn
Hey,
it.
you know how you had a wisdom roll you just did? Why don't you give me another
Yeah.
one? Wisdom saving throw.
God,
No,
please
damn
be
it.
higher. Is this a saving throw this time?
Saving throw, yes. And Axel's
Okay.
within
Hey,
aura.
you're
Oh,
Yeah.
hold on. So that's 4, 6. That's 25.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Since you succeeded, you gain the charm of animal conjuring, but you can only
Ooh.
conjure octopi and giant octopi.
Oh, well.
Oh,
Well,
great. You should not
Okay.
be excited by this.
Okay,
Out-
I
out
guess
of
a
the-
I don't want
little,
this.
a little praying to the Kraken is okay, but not for me.
No.
Okay.
Out of the
so
entire malicious aura,
essentially-
she gets a freaking free pet.
essentially, you can cast conjure animals at 3rd level, and you can cast it 3 times. But after you cast it 3rd time, it's gone. The charm's gone.
It's pretty good though.
And remember, it's only octopi, which is fine because I know that's what you like to summon anyway.
She is never going to listen to me when I tell her not to pray to strange gods ever again.
Never.
That giddy laugh. I like to think that's in character.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Katie, you
I'm
alright?
so I'm great. I
Can we
feel
try
this
and
connection
stealth?
to friends.
Can we try and stealth this one instead? Since we
I'm down with that.
Before you roll your stealth rolls, I think that's actually a great spot we can end it for the night.
okay.
That's mean we're like we need to rush. It's Kraken coming, but okay, we can stop.
Yeah, we should.
Okay, this is a good place.
And
Alrighty.
I think on that note, we'll start with our one that's blessed by the Kraken. Katie, what do you got going on?
Hi, I'm Jeanette. You can find me at my Twitter. It's below. Tomorrow afternoon at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time, I'll be running Skull and Shackles on my channel, Uncanny_Adventures. Also, it's my birthday, so come visit if you're free.
Hooray! The Kraken gave you a birthday
So,
gift.
it did. I love it. First present before my birthday. And then Tuesday night, as long as I don't have any ill effects from my second dose of a certain thing, we plan to run some Call of Cthulhu at 7 p.m. Eastern time on my channel. And other than that, you can find me here every Saturday at 3:00 p.m. with Chaos Crew shenanigans.
Well, we're all gonna
Because
take
it's
a
always
nap.
shenanigans. Finally. At least it's not a permanent nap, I hope. But yeah, I think that's everything I have going on.
Okay, cool. Hey, Bryn, what do you got going on?
Hello. You can find me at CapCali on Twitter. I sometimes post art, not all the time. I'm in that Call of Cthulhu game on Tuesday, and I'm
Woo.
not dead yet.
Woo!
I got like 6 hit points now. Woo! And I'm doing great. But every
Have
other
you ever
Tuesday-
been above 6 hit points in that game?
Maybe in the
Yeah.
first 2 sessions.
Is that good for? I don't know. Is that
No.
okay for?
No,
Call of
that's
Duty?
pretty
Okay.
bad.
No.
No,
think
you
you
only
have
get
a-
like 1 hit point back a day.
23.
Oh, great.
Players usually have around 20, maybe, hit points.
Well, that's if you're playing with a little more
I
pulpy.
started with
Mhm.
23.
Yeah.
But I've had close to 3 hit points for close to about a year. So I would say that. And
Yeah,
now
and-
I have
and-
6 hit points, so I doubled my hit points.
In Call of Cthulhu,
Um,
it's really hard to
and-
heal.
Yeah, it was fun. But every other Tuesday I run a game. It's called Unwritten. It's on this channel at 8:00. And it is about fairy tales. And there's going to be a pirate captain next session, who is a guest. It's gonna be a surprise that everybody already knows about, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, if you want to see a bunch of people talk to Muppets, apparently come watch my game on every other Tuesday.
That will be, next one will be May 10th. Actually, wait, May 11th. Sorry, May 10th is a
Mhm.
Monday. Okay. Resnet, what do you got going on?
I have on the Chrome Chimera YouTube, Baltimore by Night, which is a fortnightly Vampire the Masquerade 5th Edition game. New episode will be up this Monday
At noon.
at noonish. And hopefully other content will be coming to that channel once we actually
I have to
put it up.
actually edit it.
Yeah, edit and put it up. So other than that, I'm pretty good. That's the only thing I really have that people see.
Okay. And Abby, what do you got?
So I rate things sometimes, and the best one that I have right now, that is best-selling at least, is Birds of Paradise that I co-wrote with Florian from Poison Potion Press, who has a new Kickstarter out. But the thing that I wrote with him is called Birds of Paradise. It is a racial supplement for Aarakocra and Kenku for 5th edition D&D. Go check it out. It is now an Electrum bestseller. I also have a magic item supplement on there that I wrote with Maddie or Time Patches on Twitter, which is super awesome. And Florian from Poison Potion Press just released his Eldritch Sands Kickstarter, which is like a whole campaign setting, I guess,
Yeah. Okay.
based around D&D flavored mech suits. It's super cool. Go check it out.
It uses D&D 5e rules, but it's not like anything that you normally see in D&D. I'm trying to remember the name of that game that flopped spectacularly where you flew around like Iron Man. I'm trying to remember what it was called.
I don't remember.
It was
I
re-
own it and I can't remember.
That's how bad
Oof.
it was. How boring it was. But anyway, it's kind of like that. Like everyone gets their own suits. In the teaser they have in the Kickstarter, they have the stats for the owlbear suit, which I think is really cool. But it's supposed to be all like a sci-fi, almost post-apocalyptic-esque setting. And there's a bunch of different factions apparently that have moral gray areas. And of course great art, because they got some great artists for their stuff.
Yeah.
And
Go check that out.
yeah, how can someone check like where they're at?
Anthem.
Anthem. Yeah, it's like Anthem.
Last I checked, they cleared 50%, but I haven't checked it in a while.
They got a $6,000 goal, so it's not that much, and I think it's like only $15 and you get the PDF. So it's like it's pretty cheap for what you're getting. I would at least
He's
try
also
to
got
get
some
that.
nice little reference cards as an add-on item. Those are fun.
Mm-hmm. And I think we'll go over to Axel. Axel, what do you got going on?
Get ready for action! Get ready for adventure! Get ready for shopping, shooting, and cyber surgery on the next episode of The Quest of the Quantum Rose! Our heroes have come back from a successful safari, hunting down the crazy Retroverse Chainsaurus from the Exoto Park side missions, and take a brief sojourn back to the Maw Station for a little bit of downtime and a little bit of upgrades, both for their ship and themselves. Their trip is spoiled, however, by the arrival of some more renegade infect androids that try and basically shoot up their ship and or crash into it. So yes, we'll be getting back to the main quest next week, but for now it's a nice little quiet, just chill shopping episode. And that's on my YouTube at YouTube/Backchan or on Castbox FM.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Last but definitely not least, Skull, you got anything to add?
I think I will this time. I think it's fitting that the Ice Wizard plugs this next one. We're getting close to the end of our combination Humblewood and Curse of Strahd campaign called Mists of Kryn's Valley, after which Scotty's going to run Rime of the Frost Maiden. And ironically, I'm going to be in both. Each one has its own unique aspects, and I'm really looking forward to finishing what has been a brutal campaign of the Mists, and looking forward to starting a new adventure on the next one.
Kind of bad timing on ending the adventure right when the new Ravenloft book is coming out, but what can you do?
I mean, it's not like we timed it. We
No.
just kept
Yeah.
dying.
But yeah, the next game that will be on this channel will be that Mists of the Kryn's Valley, which will be next Wednesday, May the 5th. And the group's currently in Castle Ravenloft and are looking for the vampire so they can throat punch him and other things. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all in 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.